Okay, I want to do a video today on transmission stick repair.
He just welded it after squeezing it together.
This is the transmission stick, and what had happened was this right here was bent over. It was bent over like, instead of being like this, it was bent way over here. So what I did was I straightened it up as best I could, and I went around it with a pair of vice grips and clamped the sides, and it made some pretty severe cracks here. But what I did was I worked around it with pliers, crimping it until I got it somewhat more tubular. Then I took my welder and turned it down on low, and I over welded it just a bit, but I wanted to make sure that it was going to work. And now you can see that I welded the crack shut, and I have good strong transmission tube. And the problem we was having was, if you take this stick out, it would not slide
because it was
through the tube.
The tube was crunched together.
It was kinked here. But now with my welding skills,
sorry, I'm grabbing a chair,
and the good old Miller 141, we now have a repaired dipstick.
Now we gotta stick it.
Transmission dipstick. And now you can see that our stick, this is the stick right here, this is the tube right here, now slides fairly effortlessly through the tube and locks. And right here, this part goes into the transmission pan and reads your transmission fluid level. And remember, when you're checking transmission fluid levels, always drive the vehicle, warm the vehicle up, keep it on a level surface. Before you check it, go from park to reverse, to neutral to drive, then back to neutral, then back to reverse, then back to park. And the vehicle should be warm under driving conditions. A lot of them recommend you put it in neutral and check it in neutral, but I have found that it really doesn't matter. Another thing,
really doesn't matter. And you have to do like a freaking secret code for some game kind of thing. You just went from that. It's if you can check it in neutral. It's that very complicated.
What I wanted to show you here is, if you look at the stick here,
it
says add 1 pint. That's half a quart, because there's 2 pints per quart. Okay, when you check your tranny fluid, it'll usually ride somewhere up in here in a cold, non-started, non-warm motor or transmission. It says right here, check in park, transmission hot, engine idling, vehicle level, Dexron, auto trans fluid. That's exactly what I told you. Check it running, in park or neutral, on a level surface, in a hot running condition.
Or you can check after the car, after you're done running the car, when the motor's warm.
No, if the motor's not running, then the fluid level will rise clear up into here. It says check in park, hot engine idling. Engine has to be at idle, 700 to 1100 RPMs. Okay, so now you can see we have a repaired transmission tube, and that our dipstick slides very well right into the home position. So now all we got to do is drop it back in, and we're good. There's supposed to be a hook here, but we don't need that. Okay, so that's our lesson for transmission dipstick repair.
Oh, let's tell them about the seats. Remember that last night when we had that one struggle with that one bolt? And it was the first bolt on that side for that seat, and it took us all day until nighttime, and we finally got it. We said screw it and went in.
Yeah, we did. We got it. We got it tightened.
Or we just gave up.
The problem I had was, when we drilled the hole, we was right against another brace on the floor. Didn't leave enough room to get the socket or the wrench around the nut. But with a little coaxing and a little cussing and a little hollering, we managed. We got her done. Seats are in. Transmission stick is like new. I could probably take it to Napa and sell it. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, a little bit of Rust-Oleum, $18.99 right there. All right then, guys, that'll do it. Remember, we tune carburetors, we do not tune fish.
Stick around for the gas tank.
See ya.